The world is changing very fast. As we approach 2026, many people are looking for new tools and new technologies to help them succeed. They want faster computers, better phones, or smarter apps. However, the most important tool you have is not in your pocket or on your desk. It is in your head. Your mind is the key to your future. If you want to have a great year in 2026, you do not just need new skills. You need a new way of thinking. The old ways of reacting to stress and problems will not work anymore. We need to upgrade our mindset. By changing how we think, we can change how we live. This article explores 5 essential changes in thinking that will help you find success, happiness, and peace in the coming year. End quote. Align yourself with the solution. The first big change for 2026 is to align yourself with the solution. In life, we all face problems every single day. Maybe you have a difficult project at work, or perhaps you have a disagreement with a friend. When these things happen, it is very easy to focus only on the problem. We often complain. We ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Or, "Who made this mistake?" We spend hours and hours talking about how bad the situation is. This is normal human behavior, but it is not helpful. Focusing on the problem takes away your energy. It makes you feel tired, angry, and stuck. It is like sitting in a car with a flat tire and crying about the tire, instead of changing it. To align yourself with the solution means you stop looking at the past and start looking at the future. You stop asking why, and you start asking how. When something goes wrong, you immediately think, "How can I fix this?" Or, "What is the next step?" This sounds simple, but it is very powerful. When you focus on solutions, your brain starts to work differently. You become more creative. You stop feeling like a victim, and you start feeling like a leader. People who align themselves with solutions are very valuable in the workplace. Every boss wants an employee who fixes things instead of just complaining about them. Imagine you are in a meeting, and everyone is arguing about a mistake. If you align yourself with the solution, you will be the person who says, "Okay, the mistake happened. Now, what can we do right now to make it better?" This changes the energy in the room. It brings hope. It moves everyone forward. In 2026, try to catch yourself when you are complaining. Stop for a moment. Take a deep breath. Turn your mind toward the answer. When you become a person who loves solutions, problems stop being scary. They just become puzzles that you are ready to solve. This shift will make you feel stronger and more confident in everything you do. 2. Remember that everything is a choice. The second mindset shift flows naturally from the first. It is the understanding that everything is a choice. This is a difficult idea for some people to accept because we often feel like we have no choice. We say, "I have to go to work," or "I have to do this chore," or "I have to be angry because he was rude to me." We use the words "have to" very often, but the truth is, you rarely have to do anything. You choose to do things because you want the result. You choose to go to work because you want money and a career. You choose to do chores because you want a clean house. When you realize that you are choosing these things, you feel more freedom. This concept is also very important for your emotions. Many people think that their feelings are controlled by other people. For example, if someone cuts you off in traffic, you might get angry. You might say, "That driver made me mad." But that is not true. The driver just drove the car. You chose to react with anger. You could also choose to be calm. You could choose to ignore it. The event is the same, but your reaction is your choice. This is a superpower. It means that no one can ruin your day unless you let them. You are the owner of your feelings. You are the captain of your life. In 2026, practice taking ownership of your choices. Even when the situation is bad, you have a choice. If you are in a job you hate, you can choose to stay and find the good parts, or you can choose to leave and find a new job. Both are choices. If you stay and complain, that is also a choice, but it is a bad one. When you remember that everything is a choice, you stop blaming other people for your unhappiness. You realize that you have the power to change your life. You are not a passenger, you are the driver. This brings a great sense of responsibility, but also a great sense of power. You create your own reality through the thousands of small choices you make every day. Choose wisely. 3. Stop trying to control the outcome. The third shift is perhaps the most peaceful one. Stop trying to control the outcome. We live in a world that loves results. We want to know exactly what will happen in the future. We want to know that if we study for 10 hours, we will get an A+. We want to know that if we work hard, we will get a promotion. We want to guarantee that our plans will work perfectly. But life is not like that. Life is unpredictable. In 2026, the world will continue to change in ways we cannot guess. If you try to control everything, you will be very stressed and anxious. You will always be worried about tomorrow. Trying to control the outcome is like trying to control the weather. You cannot stop the rain, but you can carry an umbrella. In life, your actions are the umbrella. You can control your effort. You can control your attitude. You can control how hard you prepare, but you cannot control the final result. You cannot force a client to buy your product. You cannot force someone to like you. When you focus only on the result, you become afraid of failure. This fear can actually make you perform worse. You become too tight and nervous. Instead, you must learn to love the process. Focus on doing your best work today. Focus on the inputs, not the outputs. For example, if you are an athlete, do not worry about winning the gold medal. Worry about your training today. Worry about eating healthy food today. If you do all the small things correctly, the big result will often take care of itself. And if it doesn't, that is okay too. You know you did your best. This mindset allows you to relax. When you stop gripping the steering wheel so tightly, the ride becomes smoother. You can enjoy your work more because you are not obsessed with the end goal. In 2026, let go of the need for certainty. Trust in your hard work. Do your best, and then let the universe handle the rest. This brings a wonderful feeling of freedom and peace. 4. Ask, what if you fly? The fourth mindset requires you to be brave. It asks you to change your question from, what if I fall, to, what if I fly? This is based on a beautiful poem, but it is also a practical tool for life. Human beings are naturally programmed to look for danger. This kept our ancestors safe from wild animals. Today, we do not have wild animals, but we have the fear of failure. We are afraid of looking stupid. We are afraid of losing money. We are afraid of rejection. Because of this fear, we often stay in our comfort zones. We do not apply for the big job. We do not start the new business. We do not speak to the new person. We constantly imagine the worst-case scenario. But in 2026, playing it safe is actually dangerous. The world rewards people who take risks and try new things. You need to retrain your brain to imagine the best-case scenario. When you feel scared to try something new, ask yourself, what if this works out perfectly? Imagine how good it will feel to succeed. Visualizing success is just as easy as visualizing failure, but it gives you courage instead of fear. Fear is just a story we tell ourselves about the future. Why not tell a happy story? This does not mean you should be reckless or stupid. You should still plan carefully, but do not let fear stop you from starting. Most of the time, the things we are afraid of are not as bad as we think. And even if you do fail, you will learn something valuable. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. But if you never jump, you will never know your true potential. You will stay on the ground forever, wondering what it is like to be in the sky. So, when you feel that nervousness in your stomach, take a deep breath. Challenge your negative thoughts. Remind yourself that you are capable of great things. Ask yourself, what if I fly? And then take the leap. 5. Choose your own fifth shift. The final mindset for 2026 is unique because it is not given to you. You must choose your own fifth shift. The first 4 mindsets, aligning with solutions, owning your choices, letting go of control, and taking risks, are universal. They apply to everyone. But you are a unique individual. You have your own specific strengths and your own specific weaknesses. You know your life better than anyone else. Therefore, the final piece of the puzzle must come from you. Take some quiet time to look inside yourself. What is the one thing that is holding you back? What is the one mental habit you need to change? Maybe you need to learn to be kinder to yourself. Perhaps you are too critical and you need a mindset of self-compassion. Or maybe your fifth shift is about discipline. Maybe you need to stop procrastinating and start taking action. For someone else, the fifth shift might be about gratitude, learning to say thank you for what they have instead of wanting more. It could be about boundaries and learning to say no to people who waste your time. Choosing your own shift is an act of self-awareness. It means you are taking responsibility for your personal growth. It makes this journey personal to you. Write this fifth mindset down. Put it on a piece of paper where you can see it every day, next to the other four. This is your secret weapon. It is the specific medicine that your spirit needs. By identifying this personal goal, you complete your mental toolkit for the year. You are not just following a generic list. You are building a custom plan for your own life. This makes your path to success in 2026 truly your own. Trust your intuition to find this answer. You already know what it is. You just need to listen to your heart. In conclusion, the year 2026 is waiting for you. It will bring challenges, surprises, and opportunities. You cannot control the world outside, but you have total control over the world inside your mind. By adopting these 5 thinking patterns, you are preparing yourself for victory. Align with the solution to stay positive. Remember, everything is a choice to feel empowered. Stop trying to control the outcome to find peace. Ask, what if you fly, to find courage. And finally, choose your own fifth shift to honor your unique path. These are not just ideas to read. They are habits to practice. Start today. If you change your mind, you really can change your life. Let 2026 be the year you truly fly.